Welcome to Where's Wiseman. We're Matt and Emily, and we are so excited to be taking a 19-day cruise from New York to Iceland. Along the way, we'll be stopping at ports of call throughout eastern Canada and southern Greenland before arriving in Iceland, where we'll be cruising all around the island. In this video, we're taking you with us as we explore our new home for the next few weeks, including a full ship tour and room tour, then set sail out of New York City. Stick around and subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
Arriving in New York after our red-eye from Seattle, we got our first glimpse of our ship, the Oceania Insignia, in the Manhattan Cruise Terminal. Emily's dad is joining us on this adventure, and he has cruised with Oceania before. The Insignia is a mid-sized luxury cruise ship known for personalized service and gourmet dining. It has 4 restaurants, 8 lounges and bars, a casino, and 333 suites and staterooms accommodating 670 guests. On this cruise, we'll be visiting 5 ports in eastern Canada, 3 in southern Greenland, and 4 around Iceland, with 6 at-sea days in between countries. At the cruise terminal, we dropped off our luggage, went through security, and then got checked in with Oceania.
Time to get on the boat! As we boarded the ship, we had to first check in at our muster station, where we are to go in case of an emergency. As we made our way to the muster station in the grand dining room, we got our first glimpse of a couple of the common areas on board. Oh, these are little guys.
Yeah, they are. We want to go up to terrace?
Yeah, let's go look at the skyline. We made it! We're on the boat, guys!
Finally.
Yeah! So our room is not going to be ready until 3 o'clock. It's about 11:45-ish right now. Our bags are already on board. We don't know where they are, but we're going to go get some lunch and go to the top of the ship. We ate lunch at Waves Grill, which is just one of the many restaurants on board offering gourmet burgers and sandwiches made to order, along with salads, milkshakes, and ice cream.
After lunch, we headed off to explore the ship. The pool and Waves Grill are on deck 9, and heading up to deck 10, you can see the blue walking track. 13 times around the track is equivalent to 1 nautical mile, or 72,913 inches. We'll show you more of the amenities on decks 9 and 10 soon, but let's head up to deck 11, which is the sports deck and home to outdoor activities including a golf putting course, shuffleboard, and cornhole.
On this trip, we spent a few at-sea days on the pool deck, which has 2 hot tubs, a heated pool, which is really fun to watch over flow and rough seas, plenty of lounge chairs and seating areas, as well as a ping pong table. One of us also got a pretty wicked sunburn. The spa, fitness center, game room, and business center are also on deck 9. Within the spa, there is also a salon where you can get your hair and your nails done.
We were really impressed with the gym and did get in quite a few workouts during the at-sea days on this trip. The locker rooms have a steam room and large showers. Here's a pro tip. Take advantage of the larger showers in here. You'll understand when we get to the room tour. If you're staying in a concierge level suite or higher, you do have access to a private deck with a hot tub. The Wi-Fi in the business center isn't any better than the free Starlink Wi-Fi on board, unless you pay for an upgrade. If you're hoping for faster speeds, all the upgrade does is allow you to stream. The upload and download streams are horribly slow. But who wants to work on a cruise anyway, right? And last but not least, the game room has all the board games and puzzles you could want. Wrapping around the back of the ship on Deck 9 is Terrace Cafe, which is the buffet. There is indoor and outdoor seating, and they serve up delicious food all day long. Here are some clips from the breakfast buffet, anything and everything you could want. You can even be a giant nerd and get creative with your food like me.
Every few days, there seemed to be a themed buffet dinner. After we left St. Pierre and Miquelon, which is a French territory in North America, yes, we went to France on this trip, we had a French-Canadian dinner extravaganza. Going up to Deck 10, wrapping around the front of the ship is Horizons. Here you'll find live music throughout the day, tea time and happy hour daily, and a host of other activities. This was our favorite place to be when we left port each day, and we spent a lot of time whale watching here as well. At the back of Deck 10 is a beautifully decorated library with a wide variety of books available to borrow. And although we didn't spend any time in here, I did get through quite a few books on this trip without having to pack any.
At the very back of Deck 10 are two specialty restaurants, Polo Grill, which is a classic steakhouse, and Toscana, offering Italian cuisine.
Voila.
Did you bring your stretchy pants to dinner?
We ate here a number of times on the trip, and the food was amazing, not to mention the views. Heading down to Deck 5, the grand dining room is in the back of the ship with Barista's Coffee Bar serving coffee and pastries most of the day. We should mention there is a dress code for the dinner venues. Country Club casual for the grand dining room and specialty restaurants, and less formal for the buffet. You could easily spend 2 hours at dinner in the grand dining room enjoying the multiple courses, delicious wine available, and taking in the views at sunset. In the middle of Deck 5 are the boutiques and grand staircase, where there is often a string quartet playing in the afternoons. Close by are Martini's Lounge, also offering a daily happy hour,
Cheers.
and the casino.
Last but certainly not least on Deck 5 is the Insignia Lounge, where the entertainment takes place each evening, including shows put on by the ship's production company and guest singers, musicians, and comedians. It's also where the guest speaker lectures are held. And that concludes the ship tour portion of this video. I didn't mention floors 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 because they're all staterooms and suites. Well, the bridge is on Deck 8, but we couldn't get access. Back out to hang around the pool while we wait for our room to be ready.
When your room is ready, you'll find your luggage just outside the door. We're in an ocean view stateroom with a classic porthole. The bed was very comfortable. Emily really liked the well-lit vanity desk area, and there was enough storage space and hangers for us to completely unpack our clothes. Hot tip: store your open suitcase underneath the bed for an easily accessible but hidden laundry hamper.
And now for the bathroom. It's very small. The shower especially, but you get used to it. The bathroom has lots of storage, plenty of extra towels, and the amenities you'd expect: hairdryer, shampoo and conditioner, etc. If a small shower is a deal breaker or this stateroom in general is too small for your liking, then one of the suite options may be for you.
Each evening, we received a copy of the ship's informational newsletter with details on the next day's port of call, onboard activities, and most importantly, the all-aboard time. We were also advised of any time zone changes. In fact, when we were heading east to Newfoundland, we had actually set our clocks back 30 minutes. Make that make sense. That's it for the ship tour. Now it's time to head up to Horizons and get this party started.
Leaving out of New York City was so cool. As the ship pulled out of the cruise terminal, we had amazing views of the city, even with the smoke from forest fires in Canada. Eventually, we made our way up on deck with everyone else to take in the skyline views and pass by Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty.
How's my hair? I can't let go of my dress to fix it.
We headed down to Terrace Cafe for dinner and enjoyed watching the city skyline fade into the distance.
Thank you for coming along with us on this first leg of our cruise adventure. Don't miss out on our next video where we'll be sharing our time on land in Canada at the ports of St. John, New Brunswick, Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Sydney, Nova Scotia.